If you have a large force in your life, it is going to take you as the individual to to combat with more force to be able to get rid of it. Let's say let's say your large force is dead. And let's say your goal is to eradicate this debt that you've built or that has mounted, and it's an extremely large, powerful force because not only does it dictate your decisions, but it takes up mind share, it takes up energy, it restricts you from living life and doing things. So when we talk about something so deeply powerful and something that has constraint, it needs to be met with even greater levels of power and greater levels of pushback. This is going to require sacrifice. It requires sacrifice from all of us. It requires you to disassociate for periods of time because you need to find ways to conjure the energy, to push back, and to fight and be greater. Because if you're met with such a mounting force, the level of force that you have to come back with in order to begin to destroy this, even to chip away at it, is going to be massive. It has to be 10 times greater, and that greatness to come back, that level of force that you have to build, is going to come from sacrifice. And the reality is that they are doing everything possible to remove your ability to gain force and energy. All I'm trying to say is if you have something in your life that is a mounting force, that takes mind share, that dictates your decisions in ways that you don't want it to, and you want to attack it, and you want to destroy it, because the reality is, between you and me, that it's going to be either you or it. The reality around us is becoming extremely serious. And it's why they continue to ramp up more and more entertainment, more and more individualized dopamine circuits and loops, because the world is getting dangerous and it's getting very serious. So the more that they can continue to help you in looking the other direction and not sharpening and building your energy levels to be able to combat those things in your life that you need to break free, this one was on my mind a lot. And regardless of what it is, for me, it's debt. Regardless of what it is, it's going to take sacrifice, and you have to come at it with a higher amount of force to push it back. Because it is going to be you. That is the final cost if you don't take it serious. if you don't charge your energy to push back at an insurmountable force the same way that it does at you. The game is in your mind. The smaller you see yourself compared to the enemy, the more likely it will overtake you. The larger your mind views itself, and the stronger the mind views itself to take over the enemy, that is when you begin to build that force to fight and to eventually win over time. It's just the formula has to be done correctly, because it will take time to acquire the force or the money or the energy or the courage or the faith or the self-identity, the confidence to overcome the force that's surmounting in your life, that is constricting you, restricting you, and doing everything it possibly can to beat you. So don't let it win. But the reality is that if it's a huge force like all of us are dealing with, it has to be met with greater force. And you have to be the one to identify that and be willing to go through the pain and the sacrifice to come out victorious. Otherwise, you will be the sacrifice. You will be the one on the floor. If it doesn't frighten you to see the levels in which they are trying to mentally enslave you, then this video is not for you. If your eyes aren't peeled back yet, if your dopamine circuits are too heavy, start with exercise, start with running, start with reading to gain back some of your power. It's all a power dynamic. Don't lose your testosterone. The more that you lose it, the more likely you won't be able to fight back. That one was definitely on my heart. God bless all of you as we continue to move forward. Lord, I pray you bless me and let us continue onward and upward and keep charging our energy higher, because we have to be the force. We have to be more of a force to fight. In a battle, nobody leaves unscathed. So prepare. Treat it how you wish, but always remember, in a battle, nobody leaves unwounded. It's a fight for a reason. Only the superior one will win. So make that you. Okay, that's it.